My strong sense is that this is about the king of Babylon, not necessarily about Satan. But you know, in the West, we're hair splitting half the time. Supposing it's about both. But firstly, in this passage, I would say it's the king of Babylon, and he would be that anti Christian beast figure in the book of Revelation. He's also known as the Assyrian. So I recommend that any of you interested in this issue of prophecy would go to our website where I wrote an article called The Assyrian in Messianic Prophecy. And you'll find the king of Babylon there is the Assyrian. So I take them to be the same person. This would be then a Middle Eastern ruler of the future. You can think of Satan before the creation of Adam and Eve as existing as an angel, of course. And we do know that when he saw what happened with the creation of Adam and Eve, he got very jealous and became hostile to God's work. That's certainly true. I doubt whether that's directly referred to in Isaiah 14. So there I would take this king to be the king of Babylon, who certainly has all the satanic tendencies possible. But if you want a version of the pre-Adam fall of Satan, you could probably look at Ezekiel 38, where you have the king of Tyre, who is said to have been in Eden. That sounds to me more like a specific reference to a pre-fallen Satan. But the main point about the fall of Satan would be in Revelation, where we find that Satan is cast out of heaven in the future, knowing, and I'm quoting, that he only has a short time. That short time would probably be the last 3.5 years of that final period of 7 years. And that's when Satan is cast out of heaven in the future. So the idea of him having been cast out of heaven is not entirely wrong, but owes more, I think, to the poetry of John Milton rather than to historical facts. So to repeat myself, the king of Babylon is most likely to be the referent there in Isaiah 14. And Satan, you could find a reference to him perhaps in Ezekiel 38. But otherwise, think of the fall of Satan being cast out of heaven as primarily a thing yet to happen at the very end of this present evil age, just before the kingdom of God will be established on the earth.